Begging ball in hand, Pakistan knocks on China's door again. Why ask for 10 billion yuan? A country that never hesitates to present itself as powerful to the world is now begging with a ball in hand. The same Pakistan that once tried to stare down India is now pleading in front of its closest ally, China. And the demand isn't small, a whopping 10 billion yuan, or nearly 12,000 crore rupees. Can you believe that a nation which claims to be the leader of the Islamic world has fallen to such a state? Today, we will dive deep into this topic. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get all our latest video updates first. Now, let's begin today's discussion without delay. The tension that erupted between India and Pakistan after the 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐵 attack has broken Pakistan's back. India's firm actions have further isolated Pakistan on a global level. The situation has deteriorated to the point where Pakistan is now forced to extend its hand even to its old friendly nations. And its biggest hope lies in China, a country that itself is currently facing serious economic crisis. A Reuters report has revealed a harsh truth to the world. Pakistan's Finance Minister Mohammad 𝐟𝐸𝐺𝐵 himself has admitted that Pakistan has requested China to increase its existing swap line to 10 billion yuan. In an interview given in Washington, the desperation in 𝐟𝐸𝐺𝐵's voice was clearly evident. Swap line, it may sound like a technical term, but behind it lies the grim reality of Pakistan's sinking economy. In fact, a swap line is an agreement between the central banks of two countries, allowing them to exchange currencies. In times of need, when foreign currency reserves fall short, a country can borrow currency from another through this swap line. Pakistan already has a 30 billion yuan swap line with China. But now, it wants this to be increased to 40 billion yuan, that's an additional 10 billion yuan, which equals about $1.4 billion. In Pakistani rupees, that amounts to roughly 39,000 crore rupees. As large as these figures are, Pakistan's helplessness runs just as deep. 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐵 also announced that Pakistan will launch a Panda bond in China by the end of this year in an effort to raise more debt from Chinese capital markets. Panda bond, another interesting term. A Panda bond is debt issued in Chinese yuan by foreign companies or governments within China's domestic market. Simply put, Pakistan is now ready to sell its debt in Chinese currency just to get money from China. Now think about it, a country that once sought loans from the World Bank, IMF, and nations like the US is now entirely dependent on one country, China. And that too at a time when China's own economy is slowing down. This entire picture reveals the grim story of Pakistan's economic collapse. And the biggest blow came from India's actions after the 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐵 terrorist attack. The 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐵 attack once again ruined Pakistan's international image. India openly accused Pakistan of sheltering terrorism. Once again, the world cornered Pakistan. India not only voiced strong protest, but also took concrete action, suspending the Indus Waters Treaty, sealing the Attari Wagah border, closing airspace, and nearly ending all trade relations. In this situation, Pakistan's economy took the biggest hit. 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐵 himself admitted that trade between India and Pakistan was already very low, just $1.2 billion last year. Now, with borders sealed and trade nearly shut down, Pakistan's options for earning foreign currency are rapidly vanishing. IMF debt is already weighing heavily. Foreign investors are fleeing the country. Inflation is skyrocketing. And the Pakistani rupee has become one of the weakest currencies in the world. In such an environment, Pakistan has only one option left: to plead with China. China, which is already extending swap lines to crisis-hit countries like Argentina and Sri Lanka, is now considering Pakistan's appeal. But here arises a serious question. will China continue to help Pakistan every time? Or will there come a point when even China backs off? Because as things stand today, China itself is grappling with economic challenges. Domestic demand is weak, the property sector is in crisis, and China's grip on global trade is loosening. Even if China gives another loan to Pakistan, will it become a permanent solution to Pakistan's problems? Or will it just be a temporary relief that turns into a bigger crisis after a few months? Looking at Pakistan's current financial strategy, there appears to be no long-term solution, only borrowing and more borrowing. And that too at high interest rates. The plan to issue a Panda bond is also a clear indication of increasing dependence on China. Because if Pakistan borrows in Yuan, serious questions will arise about its paying ability and currency stability. History has shown that no country's economy can remain stable until it boosts internal production, increases exports, creates employment, and attracts investment. An economy based solely on debt cannot survive for long. This is a warning for Pakistan. If it still fails to bring fundamental reforms in its economic policies, it will sink into a quagmire from which escape will become nearly impossible. What Pakistan is doing today, seeking a swap line, issuing Panda bonds, are all temporary fixes. But the real remedy lies in taking firm action against terrorism, strengthening democracy, promoting trade, establishing the rule of law, and regaining the world's trust. However, for now, the path Pakistan has chosen may drag it deeper into crisis. Because every new loan is like a new chain, one that only tightens with time. So in the coming days, the key question will be whether Pakistan will once again borrow from China to survive a few more months, or if a miracle will happen and Pakistan will try to change its course on its own. As of now, the picture remains very bleak. And every report indicates that Pakistan's begging ball is growing heavier, and the sound of it knocking on doors is getting louder.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.